Hello, Hana. Soul Dr. Nick here, and today I want to talk about the addiction to pain, to healing, to fixing, to medicine work, to shadow work, all of this stuff. I'm noticing more and more how many people are showing up and saying, oh man, I worked on this, and now I'm working on this, and now I have to work on this, and I have to work on that. And what I'm hearing underlying it almost is the addiction to needing to work on something so that there's a purpose, so that there's a goal, so that there's something to do. So that there's a reason to see someone like me, especially whether it's for the breath, whether it's for ceremony, whether it's for medicine, as distinct from actually recognizing that there's nothing to heal, there's nothing broken, there's nothing to fix. Not to say we're bypassing it, because there's a piece like, oh, everything's great when people say that as well. I'm like, I think you just don't want to be with what's there. But what's there isn't a constant. It's not like something is constantly broken. It's not something like it's constantly amazing. It fluctuates, flits back and forth, back and forth. This is the human experience. It's never going to be, and even notice for myself, saying it's never going to be completely aligned or inspired. And it could be. I just have not had that experience yet. And what I recognize is that I love doing what I do, and I love it even more when I'm with someone. They're like, what are you coming for? If they can really say, I don't know, or I'm just excited, or I'm here to play, what amazing things can happen. And often we get to that point fairly soon in many journeys, especially when they've done the pre-work, when they've done the preparation, when they've done the mind, body, soul work and realize that they are in their own medicine. Even if there is stuff that they think they're coming with initially, we can move through that very quickly. And I'm like, did you already get what you were looking for? Yes, then let's start to play, then let's start to actually have fun. Because then we can take a look at the goal of, if we have a goal of the ceremony, isn't to get to the point where there's absence of pain. That's just the very beginning. What if you can go to the absence of pain where you're actually still, and then from there actually get more clear on where you want to run to, what possibilities are there. And the reminder is that many of us, including myself, had been so addicted to pain. Pain releases dopamine as well, more dopamine than pleasure possibly does in this dopamine-starved world or low dopamine world. And so there's an addiction to that. There's also familiarity to it. I'm so used to being in pain, or so used to having people dismiss me, or so used to all these things, that I'd rather be with that than be with the possibility of what does the absence of that make possible, and what are my own dreams and purposes. So I'm saying this because I invite you, if you're trying to look for a reason in order to come to breath, or say, things are good enough, I don't need to go. Take a look. That's one of the craziest things I can imagine. It's like saying, you know what? I have this delicious, delicious omakase meal, this, chef's choice meal in front of me. But I'm not feeling completely famished and starving so much that it's causing me pain. So I'm not going to eat any, even though it looks delicious. I would love for you to remind yourself of the joy even of something just like eating. It's like, let's actually enjoy it. Oh, there's a beautiful sunset tonight. No, you know what? I'm not sad and depressed and feeling really low and down, so I don't want to look at the sunset. I'm going to look the other way. Take a look into it. I have recognized that now. It used to be I would get into this work because I'm like, what's the next thing I need to fix? What's the next thing I need to resolve? And now I'm stepping in going, well, I know the default is that I'm going to get to a state of feeling everything is pure perfection. So what other magic and miracles that are available as I'm stepping into that, and not being attached to that having to happen. If something else happens, it happens. But it's not that I'm going, oh man, I've got this other thing to fix. And I'm grateful for the magic and miracles that happened that had me come out going, oh, asthma? All right. No asthma. Oh, suicidality, depression, anxiety? Oh, now you're not plagued by that. So interesting. All right. So many possibilities are there. Looking forward to diving in with you. Just recognize if you're like, oh, things are pretty good. I don't need to see Nick again, or I don't want to. And just notice where your excitement is, where your curiosities are. Ciao for now.